Neon Vivek actually goes so hard though. And it gets better and better as the song goes. It's such a good song. And the graphic of the video is so dope. The Silt Strider. What's funny is like this is all based in the game. Like, you know how in the game there's those little signs above the guilds. Got your notebook? You're ready to learn how to rule 11? Cool loading screen. That would be cool. Imagine like a roguelike. Good news, bad news. I connected a payment system to the API. Bad news, I broke the UI. Hell yeah. Imagine like a roguelike mod list that had like a bunch of different neon loading screens and then like some really cool music. It'd be cool. Like basically a bunch of classic songs remixed. Hey, what's good, Kivel? Hopefully everyone is doing all right. What's this? Extended translucency community shaders. This is such a interesting use of community shaders. That is actually pretty cool though. That on a technical level, that is actually pretty cool. I wonder if it could be used for like other stuff. I don't know. Why didn't we need stockings in Skyrim? Why do we need Chun-Li in Skyrim? Charmers of the Reach Ari replacer? What the heck was that? I've noticed something about a lot of Skyrim modders. There's a lot of Skyrim modders who like all create the same weird looking race menu presets for their character. Have you noticed that? Like they all have this weird, like it's super uncanny valley vibes of like what they, it's like they in their mind think that women look a specific way, and it's like they have a, like I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. Dolly, like, yeah, it's like I don't even know, but you know what I mean, right? Like I've seen it multiple times on the Nexus, and I'm like, how do people keep making these like weird looking faces? Gunner style? I guess so. I don't know. It's strange. I mean, that's Caro of Blood and Dust.
Well, the moon and star come to me through fire and war.
Ooh.
Come near afar.
I'm gonna look up runic art, strange runes for sure. Oh, it's for the strange rune.
It is not too late for my mercy. Come and look upon the heart.
Huh, that's actually kind of cool.
I'm a god. How can
Too bad
you kill a
strange
god?
runes
What a grand and intoxicating innocence.
gone.
I'm a god. How can you kill a god? Shame on you, sweet Sarah.
Does Young Scrolls have a coffee? I think he has a Patreon at least. He has a SoundCloud.
I'm a god.
So you could probably
Cloud the moon and
donate on
star,
SoundCloud.
come to me through
What's good, Moon?
fire and war. Come and look upon the heart.
Before I get into, I'm just checking the mods for today. Prepare to travel. Fast traveling requires preparation. And make sure you have some edibles. I don't know. Saying edibles usually refers to a very specific type of food.
I'm a god. I'm a god. God. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. No recall or intervention can work in this place. There is no escape. No recall or intervention can work in this place. There is no escape. No recall or intervention can work in this place.
Need some moon sugar if you want to run across crime? I guess so.
No recall or intervention can work in this place. There is no escape.
What the heck?
How can you kill a god? What a
That
god
is
that
freaking
intoxicated
creepy.
innocence. I'm a god. How can you kill
I-
a god?
If something like this was in the water, I would never swim again.
I'm a god.
I would never go swimming again.
I'm a god. God.
That is
I'm a god.
genuinely terrifying.
I'm a god. I'm a god.
Oh, apparently they're in lore. Oh, I guess it's not Skyrim lore though. Okay, that's actually funny as hell. I'm like looking up the page for this, and it's like others, like you viewed Skylar White. That is that is actually so funny. That is actually so funny. Can you imagine this thing popping out of the water and then just looks at you and it's like, I fucked Ted. Oh, that's hilarious. Speaking of doll, look, Lacey Living Doll, fully voiced Archer. Tundra Homestead not safe for work paintings. Skylar is the danger. I thought this tool was already released. Am I tripping? Did he make a new one? Yeah. Maybe that's something else. Ba-da-bum, 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 ba-da-bum. Oh yeah, this mod is finally available. Okay, that means that this is where I was. Cool. Alright. Let's patch some armor mods. So let's say, for instance, Oh, this adds new enemies? I don't know if I want to do that. I actually didn't see that. I thought this was just an armor mod. Well, let me... Did it ever add Clanbringer? No. Thirsk. Okay. Let's add Clanbringer. Master Thief armor? Yeah, I can modify the Master Thief armor. Just put vanilla Thalmor as NPC templates. Well, I mean, it depends on what they're doing, where they're adding the new enemies. That's a fine-looking sword, I'll tell you what. Okay. So, we got Clanbringer here. First thing you want to do is kind of figure out what stats you want for the weapon. Think about that in your head. Because by default, this is on par with the Daedric sword, which might be a little bit overtuned. What is its lore? I thought it was just like a I thought it was just like some clan's sword. It's silver, it's enchanted silver weapon. So maybe what I'll do is give it actually two type keywords. Maybe make it both silver and like Skyforge steel. You know? So okay, so you got a few records here. One is just the placement of the sword. And so if you see here, it just places it in the mead hall. The one conflict that you get is just the lighting template. So you see here, none of this conflicts, but the actual cell has a conflict because right now I'm loading it after Lux. So what this means is if I were to leave it at the end of the load order, the lighting template inside of this would just revert back to vanilla. See here? So as long as you load it before Lux, there's no conflicts. I feel like it's pretty... Because, you know, Skyrim, it loads stuff from top to bottom. So Dragonborn loads first, then the unofficial patch. So this is essentially left to right is your load order. Whatever is last, that's what wins. You just got to make sure to put it before lux.esp. And that's why most stuff, if you have no idea where something goes, no matter what, in any mod list, I recommend actually sending it to the top of the load order instead of the bottom. I remember when I didn't really know anything about modding Skyrim, everybody kept saying to like add rule 11 stuff at the bottom of your load order, and that's actually the complete opposite of what you should do. If you genuinely have no idea how to patch or do anything, you should load it as high as possible so it doesn't overwrite things. Worst case scenario, the mod you added won't work properly, but at least you won't hopefully break the entire rest of the list. Okay, so I got this constructible object record. This is just the static. This is just what tells the game where the model is, what the mesh is. So we're not going to worry about that. So 2 records I want to patch are the constructible object, which is right here. You can even see temper. It's the tempering recipe. And you can see here it says workbench keyword, sharpening wheel. So that should tell you that it's a tempering recipe. So that, as well as the actual weapon record. And it's super, super simple. So I'm going to copy this as override into a new ESP flagged as ESL. And I'll do bringer LoreRim patch. And I'll just do the same for the weapon record. Now, here's what I can do. I can go search requiem.esp. And then I can go to Requiem's constructible object recipes. And Requiem does a really good job of sorting everything. Is the Nord hero? I want to see some. So you can actually filter by or sort it by editor ID. Nord hero sword, 66 damage. Okay. Quicksilver is 60 damage. Okay, I might do just the Nord hero sword then. Orcish is 66. Maybe I could actually make it LoreRim. That might be good. Okay. So, because it's in Solstheim. So here's what I'll do. I will find the Requiem tempering recipe. Raving, that's not always the case because Weapons and Armor Redone modifies a lot of things. And Requiem isn't always vanilla ×6. A lot of things got rearranged. Like, a lot of Requiem actually edits the vanilla damage value. Like, I think Orcish is an example. See, vanilla is 18, Requiem is 20. Requiem isn't vanilla ×6, it's the base damage of Requiem ×6. So yeah, it's definitely not always vanilla ×6. So anyway, that's good, Shen. What's up, Cam? So anyway, I'm gonna take this LoreRim sword, tempering recipe, and you can do this different ways. I like to copy it into the patch I'm making, and then later delete the copy. So this is the tempering recipe for the LoreRim sword. So I'm just gonna take the rightmost record, which is the Requiem Weapons and Armor Redone Requiem patch. You know, if you're in a mod list that's only using vanilla Requiem or whatever, and you just take the Requiem one. If it's 3 BF tweaks, you take the 3 tweaks one. I'm just going to copy this to that same patch. And then I'm going to take a look at this. It says LoreRim sword here. I'm going to control click to bring it to the sword record for the sword stats. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this rightmost one, also copy that, and okay. So now things get a lot simpler. Is there a reason both LoreRim and Rectificator change the damage? Why not it only in LoreRim? Well, because Rectificator just takes... I'll explain why. Rectificator just takes any records before it, like the last winning record, and multiplies that by 6 for weapon damage, right? So when Requiem was first being added, the whole modding theory behind Requiem is always have Requiem for the indifferent load last, right? But you can also add flags to ignore the damage multipliers of Requiem for the indifferent, which I'm going to show you because that's what I do. So anyway, so to make the tempering recipe match Requiem, I just highlight both of these constructible object recipes and then right click, compare selected. So as you can see, we want to keep the created object thing the same, because one makes the LoreRim sword tempered version and the other makes the Clanbringer tempered version. But we want to copy over the Requiem conditions. And then we also want to copy over the item needed to temper it. That way it's consistent. So, as you can see here, now our Clanbringer patch has a new item required. So the LoreRim ore instead of the silver ore. And then it has new requirements for actually being able to temper it. So I can get rid of this duplicate Requiem record that I was just using to compare. And then the swords themselves we're also going to compare. Now, one thing I did say is I wanted to actually keep the silver keyword for Clanbringer. I think that's cool. What this will basically do is that this sword will both be silver and LoreRim, which means it'll be a LoreRim weapon that actually does more damage to the undead. I don't know. I think that's kind of cool. And then we can also copy over... We just want to compare the records side by side. We copy over the value, the weight, the damage, and keep in mind this is the rectificated damage. It's not the base damage anymore, it's the rectificated damage. You can copy over the speed and reach, and then also the critical damage. And those are usually just the only records that you want to copy over. You don't want to copy over the... I mean, you could if you wanted to change the name of this to LoreRim sword for whatever reason, but you definitely don't want to copy over the model because you want the Clanbringer's model. You definitely don't want the static of LoreRim sword. You want it to be the Clanbringer static object, but everything else matches. So now we can get rid of this Requiem copy. Now, to also make sure that just in case Requiem Rectificator doesn't mess with it, we're going to add a couple of keywords. These keywords help Rectificator skip it. So Rectificator doesn't modify the weapon just in case we accidentally load it before Rectificator for the indifferent. So we type RFTI underscore exclusions. So there's a few exclusions here, and they're pretty self-explanatory. One is no armor rating rescale or armor, but you actually don't need this technically. As long as your armor records have the correct keywords, and the correct like armor rating and everything, Rectificator will know to skip it. No bow speed rescale for bows. Good, Nico. I appreciate you. But the two we want is no damage rescale and no weapon reach rescale. So I'm gonna add the no damage rescale. And then to save myself some time, I'm gonna put this, I'm just gonna drag and drop this to this group here. See, because what this will do is just make a, oh, maybe or I'll add a new keyword and then I'll drag and drop it. And then I can go to no weapon reach rescale. So what this means is Rectificator for the indifferent will not touch this anymore. I've heard that having multiple material keywords actually mean it doesn't count either of them. However, I've also heard the opposite. Are you able to clarify? Multiple weapon keywords means it counts as both keywords. Because weapon keywords, they really come into play when it comes to perks. So if I'll show you, if I click this weapon material silver, I can check the things it's referenced by. Most of these are weapon records, right? So all of these, look, it's just weapon records, weapon record, weapon. But then it also counts as it also gets used in spells and perks. So one of these perks is the RFTI player vampire perk. And if we take a look at that, what you can see here is this is just making it so your incoming damage done to you is multiplied by 1.5 if the thing you're getting hit by has the silver keyword. Yeah, that too. It checks if it has the keyword or not. Yeah, exactly. Wouldn't it multiply smithing tempering bonuses? No, as far as I know, smithing tempering, it only takes the highest one. It doesn't, it's not additive. Because if it was, then every single Daedric weapon would be like insane. Because pretty much every single Daedric weapon has a has duplicate keywords. And every single enchanted weapon would also be insane in vanilla. Because with the vanilla perks for tempering, like there's one that specifically checks for like enchanted stuff. There's one Requiem that checks for like, you know, whether or not it's a Daedric item. So I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, we can test it. We can test it by like adding the both perks and everything, but I don't. Or here's what I can do. I can take like an iron. Because I'm curious, but I don't think it does. What I'll do is I'll take like a iron dagger. Right. I'll just take the regular iron dagger. And then to test it out, I will give it a bunch of keywords. So I'll give it orcish, I'll give it silver, I'll give it steel.
New donation from Kaf.
Hey, appreciate you, Kef. So okay, so if it did what you're saying, then this iron dagger should be able to be tempered to like absurd levels. Let's test it out. What's good, Zay? Okay, but just for now, I'm gonna put this right there. Let's test it out. Is someone replacing me? No. So the plan is there's gonna be a team of people who kind of keep track of new mods, keep track of mods that need to be updated, and as needed generate patches for stuff. And then every few months I'll just pop in and implement what it is they suggest adding or updating, and then I dip back out. So I'll be kind of in the background, in the shadows, but the time it requires of me is super minimal. They just don't. I've always been AI, don't you guys know? Antiquarian outfit mod? Mm-mm. Hey, what's good, Plot? I'm good, how are you? That's terrifying. It's like the average person from House Harkonnen. Hey Moon, thank you so much for the membership. Orpheus had his own loading screen. It did look like Orpheus. Okay, so let's get perks. Help, advanced blacksmithing. That. Help, craftsmanship. What else did we gave it also orcish. Help, orcish smithing. Yeah, I think it should just be that. All right. Help, iron dagger. Actually, this might not be. I'll take an enchanted one. And then I'll compare it to help Iron Tonto. There's no Iron Tonto, great. Help Iron Claw. Okay, because Iron Claws have roughly the same base damage as the dagger. Actually, have the exact same base damage. Okay. Help Iron Ingot. Okay. So, in theory, this should temper a good bit, but it won't be like an absurdly crazy amount. So, Iron Claws temper to 57 damage. Look, Iron Dagger 57 damage. Or same. There we go. It's the exact same. And I'll actually, just in case, leather strips. I'll make a non-enchanted one just in case. Yeah. So, adding extra keywords doesn't make the tempering insane. But hey, we're able to test that out, so. Mythbusters, Skyrim Edition, Mythbusted. Alright. But Clanbringer was successfully added. That. All right. Send to separator. New weapons. And I'll just put this at 2343. Cool. Now, our armor is basically going to be the same thing. Well, actually, unless you want to distribute it, then it's a little bit trickier. Let's see what the Shellbug set is. New armor to complete the Shellbug armor set. I want to see the model though. Very little texture. Well, yeah, I want to see what the actual, what it looks like before I add it. And that's why it's helpful to have NIF preview. It's the first person set. Ugh. I feel like I have to actually see it. I feel like I have to see it in game before I can judge it, because it looks like it may be. I don't know. Maybe the screenshots just aren't doing it justice. Let's see. If it's ugly, we can move on to something else. Extudo needs to be to do a retexture. You mean Zav bio? The only thing Extudo would do is
New
reduce
donation
the
from Wolfric.
size in half. Hey, Wolfric, thanks so much for the coffee. Oh man, I smoked the whole chicken today. It was so damn good. It was so damn good. Like, man, I've been just using my smoker. I'm having so much fun with it. I got a Z grill, and it is really nice. It's so easy too. But I love the fact that like you can just prep it and just toss it in and smoked puerco. Actually puerco is haram. I don't do pork. Cajun dry rub. What I want to do is for Thanksgiving smoke a turkey. That'll be it'll be a lot easier on my wife too, because normally she makes the turkey, but she'll have been, because she's due in November, like mid-November, so it'll help her out not having to worry about the turkey. You're Muslim? Yeah. I might not be like the most pious Muslim, but yeah. I grew up in a Muslim family. I don't eat pork just because it makes you feel like shit. I mean, it's like a very dirty animal. Man, listen. I remember when I was growing up, there's some kids trying to tell me that, oh, it's actually one of the cleanest animals. I've been to an animal farm that has pigs. They are anything but clean. Ever tried deep fried turkey? No, but that sounds good. Well, actually, I've had deep fried turkey legs. Yeah, like the carnivals and stuff. Shell bug. Turn me into a bug. Yeah, I mean, I wish it was good. I'm not. I don't mean to be mean, but I wish. I'm gonna bother Zev bio if it's open perms. I'm genuinely gonna permission modification. Yeah. Asset use. I'm gonna bother. I'm actually gonna bother Zav bio. Zav bio. All right, I sent him a message. Dude just has every mod author on speed dial. I've actually met a lot of mod authors through making a mod list. The vast majority of mod authors are insanely chill. Like vast majority. So yeah. Support your local mod authors today. Yo, what's good, Manny? It's not letting you celebrate. Well, I appreciate you, Manny. Let's stop the Skyrim place it. Shuffle.
Welcome to the Bard's College. You already know.
I've never heard this song.
Going on. It sucks. So I got a piece out. Swear she do too much. Make her scream when I take the deep out. Calling it Midas touch. Bitches French say she want the we. But her ship to lose. Trying to go so she wants to see me. Time for some mushrooms. Not a dumb but I'm a blow. You would buck my man's hat, bro. Suck the life from me. Late. I'm hard to stand with every stroke. I'm in that pussy to and fro. No pen, no pad. It's heavy float. She ride that ship like
No pad. It's heavy flow. What the fuck?
Demo. Now tell Gerard I said hello. I love devious and they call me Russian. Take the headmaster serious. I go down and low. I love devious and they call me Russian. I come from experience. I have a voice within.
I'm a real magnet, because you would think I'm heaven sent when they let us look. You know that motherfucker's getting bent when I'm with my Backstreet Boys.
Yo, Manny, thanks so much for the 5
faces
gifted.
up my sleeves, and the dress is never second hand. Secret for a ride, all that fucking made her world spin. It's making my drums, and she tugging on my world skin. Treasure in that chest. But your boy is not a milk drinker. When I blink with ink and pen, you know she's getting sick. It's fingered.
I love devious
She's
and they
getting
call me Russian.
six-fingered.
Take the headmaster serious. I go down and low. I love devious and they call me Russian. I come from experience. I have a voice within. I love devious and they call me Russian. I love devious. I love devious man. I love devious and they call me Russian.
What the Blood Gang? I haven't heard a lot of these. Yeah, Starfield's never gonna have this sort of community, ever. I want to see Starfield Steam charts. Dang. You know, it's crazy. They're working on another DLC. Like, dude, they need to just... They need to do what Paradox did with Imperator Universalis and just cut their losses. Just be like, Codeine Blood Potion. I can't. Codeine Blood Potion. Alright, that's hilarious. Was the goal for 4.0 more content? Yeah, I want to add Vigilant, if possible, the museum. We'll see. Just trust the process. I'm saying trust the process. What's Skyrim at? What's Fallout 4 at? I want to see. Fallout 4 Steam charts. And then Skyrim. Okay, so Fallout 4... Fallout 4 is actually doing steady. I have noticed, though, Skyrim has kind of been... Like, it's been really slow. June was a 24% player decrease. Probably because a lot of people were playing that new game that has Gunnar mods. Whatever it's called. So, will Kamara continue to work on Laura? No, because Kamara's like leaving before I am. Kamara's done working on Wasteland Reborn, so. Fallout 4 got a big boot. Yeah, well, Fallout 4, it returned back to its pre-TV show numbers. It's actually lower than its pre... Because right now, yeah, these last few months have been really rough for Bethesda games. And also, I would also guess that the Oblivion remaster also took some players. I want to see Oblivion remastered Steam charts. Oblivion remaster lost a lot of the hype. Yeah, Stellar Blade. Yep. Yeah, Stellar Blade. Yep. I heard Stellar Blade has a lot of computer modes. You're an intern at a hotel? What will be the requirements for LoreRim? I mean, the requirements are on the website. But, yeah, the Oblivion Remaster really, the lack of Steam players indicates the majority of people aren't modding it. Because I don't think really almost anybody's modding the non-Steam versions of Bethesda games. So, yeah. Or maybe a lot of people are modding it and not even playing it. But this is a big reason why I decided not to make Lore Oblivion. Even the Lore Oblivion role is in the Discord. It was there for months and months, and it didn't have that many people who were interested, and the chat was dead. So, well, no, Oblivion Remaster I think is actually genuinely good, but the problem is they didn't make it as moddable as it could have been. And play the new Metal Gear. I don't know, man. I saw that the new Metal Gear Solid game, or I guess the remake, is coming out next month. But $70 for Snake Eater? Listen, I love Snake Eater, but it's a very, very short game. What's good, Tyler? This is basically like paying $70 for Hellblade. Snake Eater is very short. You can easily do it in one sitting. Want me to sponsor me? You work for Konami? Yeah, it's the price. I mean, it looks dope. I'm hoping they stay true to the original. It looks really dope, but maybe Instant Gaming will have it for less. I mean, that's very kind of you, Manny. I'm not gonna say no to Metal Gear Solid. It's Killing Floor 3. I haven't played any of the... Wait, actually, is Killing Floor the game that's kind of... Okay, never mind. I'm not thinking. Yeah, I've never played a Killing Floor game, but Killing Floor. The new one has mixed reviews. Instant. By the way, guys, check out Instant Gaming. I don't know why Instant Gaming is saying it's 26% off when the Steam is... I mean, it's still cheaper than Steam, but it's not 26%. But you can still get it cheaper on Steam. The Nightfall Edition, $80. I mean, you save $10 if you really wanted the premium version. So that's good. But yeah, let's see if Metal Gear. They don't have the new one yet. Metal Gear Survive. If no one's played the Phantom Pain, I recommend getting the Phantom Pain. The Phantom Pain is I think it's the most over-hated Metal Gear game. I think it's people are like, oh, it wasn't finished. But it's like the game that is there is still feels complete. You know? The Phantom Pain, it took me to 100% it. It literally took me like 2 months of just grinding 24/7. Which Metal Gear is considered the first in the timeline? The first in the timeline is the Snake Eater in chronology. Snake Eater is the furthest back in time. If you want to talk about the official canon games timeline, it goes Snake Eater, Peace Walker, the Phantom Pain, and then Metal Gear 2, Metal Gear Solid 2, and then Metal Gear Solid 4. And then I guess it's kind of a spin-off, but Revengeance after all of those. Does Instant Gaming have a refund system? No, that's the main downside. But what you can do is you can play a game on Steam, refund it. If you decide you like it, refund it, and then get the key. So that's a way to kind of get around that. Yeah, I want to add Astrid 4.1. I like Astrid. And apparently she's had some patches. Okay, let me look and see what's in this Thalmor. However that's pronounced, armor mod. Ground Zeroes. Yeah, oh yeah, I always forget about Ground Zeroes. Ground Zero is basically like a demo. Ground Zero, it comes chronologically. Ground Zeroes takes place almost immediately after Peace Walker. Like, really shortly after Peace Walker. And then, yeah. And then, like, the Phantom Pain is like a decade after Ground Zeroes. It's a really... Metal Gear series has a really interesting story. But to me, the story with Big Boss is like a way more interesting than Solid Snake's story. His whole like mindset behind like why he took the actions he did and whatnot is really interesting to me. At least Konami didn't have a Metal Gear. That slot machine, or not the slot machine. Have you ever seen the Metal Gear Solid 3 pinball machine? I have an interesting story. Biggie Boss, you're that modder. No, but I remember getting so sad because Metal Gear pinball. Is it a pinball? Make or is it called? Pachinko. Isn't that pachinko? Isn't that the same as pinball? I don't know. I don't know what a pachinko machine is. But have you ever seen this? Imagine like they remade like Metal Gear Solid 3's cutscenes and stuff in HD, but it was like a pachinko machine. Oh, it is a slot machine? It's like pinball, but insanely Japanese.
To me, she didn't betray the United States.
I like how the guy's just holding his phone. What a legend.
Not ever. Or memory.
But it's pretty crazy that they did all this.
Not as a soldier.
And the graphics are insane. You can see like the little individual strands of his hair.
She was forbidden to tell you herself. And that's why she told me.
This is a side-by-side comparison. Yeah. I don't know. It's really wild that they took the time and effort to do this. He started with Metal Gear, then became a models reviewer, then became a popular models maker, breaking into YouTube models fake maker. Yeah, I mean,
There is nothing left.
look at that. I really hope that the graphics are like I mean, they look like they're going to be
Even regret.
even better than this quality in
And
the.
yet sometimes at night, I can still.
All right, it's getting a little naughty for the stream. You did a lot. You deserve the praise. I mean, I didn't do really anything that somebody else couldn't have done. Everything in modding is very learnable. I think the key is just not to take shortcuts. Because that was really I think that I mean that's kind of where the meme for
New donation from Tyler.
Hey Tyler, appreciate you. I think that's the meme where the YouTubers making like fake not fake but badly done mod lists. It just comes from just trying to take shortcuts. This actually they actually do use vanilla templates actually. Oh, this one doesn't though. So these, it looks like they all use the leveled NPC. Adds them to the Thalmor embassy. Interesting. Seeing NGV will continue. Yeah, not only will it continue, it will yeah, be actively developed by somebody else. So why does the Wabbajack Reddit hate you so much? I don't know, it's Reddit. I could go into like my thoughts and whatnot, but I mean, some of it is like just clashing personality. Like there, with anybody online, there's going to be people who don't like you. But I think the problem is a lot of the people who don't like me take it way too far. And that, like anything that like I do, the problem is I make an announcement and people will just instantly just jump to something, you know? And like without even doing any research or anything, they just make their own judgments. But one thing that was very telling to me is there was a lot of people who, back when I was originally going to step away at the end of last year, and then like last second I decided not to, somebody made a post and there's a lot of people, like multiple people commenting saying like, oh, I'm so glad because I think LoreRim is too definitive and it has too oversized of a footprint within the modding community. So it goes back to my whole thing of there's a lot of people within the Skyrim modding community specifically that genuinely despise anything that becomes popular. Like Nolvis gets I mean, not as much anymore, but when Nolvis, especially when version 5 came out, it got an insane amount of hate. What does too definitive mean? What I interpret it as is people want to have their own personal underground mod list, you know? People want things to be less popular for whatever reason. Nova's crashed too much for you? Nova's version 4 crashed a ton for me, but after 5 I didn't really have any issues. It's just like music. Yeah, essentially. It's essentially like the whole concept of people hating on popular music just for the, yeah, and gatekeeping. Like popular music, whether or not you personally like popular music or popular movies, popular shows, they're popular for a reason. And I think a lot of people, and I used to be like this back when I was like in high school, I used to be super cynical of other people's opinions and be like, oh, popular stuff, you have to be stupid to enjoy it. Hey, I appreciate you, Manny. Thank you so much, buddy. It's like, oh yeah, popular stuff. I mean, you got to be brain dead to like popular music. I like, you know, whatever, and then list whatever niche genre that you personally enjoy, you know, because it's not enough for, and it honestly, it stems ultimately, and this was my issue back in high school, is I was very insecure. It stems from insecurity because a lot of people aren't comfortable having their own opinion about something and feel like they're being judged for liking something that other people don't. They have to tear down other things that are popular. That's the way psychologically they justify it in their brain. And I only know this because I used to be like this. I used to be like this back in high school, but eventually I grew out of that phase and I accepted the fact that popular things are popular because a lot of people like them and other people just like different things, you know? So, yeah. I mean, any mod list that's popular, whether or not I enjoy it as much as LoreRim doesn't matter because other people enjoy it more than LoreRim, like, you know, good for them. But a lot of people just don't like the fact that, and it's not like a personal thing like I once thought. These same people, once I'm gone, they're gonna find another scapegoat. Some other poor fuck is gonna have to deal with this stuff. And whoever that ends up being, I hope that they realize that it's just the community. For me, it was never the thing itself, popular or not. It was always the people who have this need to always be into the current thing, like no personality of their own. I don't think that's true, though. again, I used to think kind of that way, but I don't think that's actually true. I think that people genuinely like popular things because they're catchy. I think judging the sincerity of whether or not somebody actually likes something isn't the right thing to do. I think people just like whatever they like. Just that is what it is. I don't think it's like a hive mind situation. I don't think you can really force people to like, I mean, a lot of this is based on market studies and stuff that they've done, like the music industry, for example. You know how like this is an example. You know how like songs have like a chorus that plays, right? Well, they did a lot of research and they found that the majority of people like songs that have longer and more repetitive choruses, right? And so to somebody who doesn't like that, like if you're not within that majority and you don't like that, you're gonna think, oh wow, these songs are dumb and they're repetitive and stupid and I can't believe people like this. But the vast majority of people like them, and that's why you have a lot of songs where instead of having a lot of main verses, they just have like extremely long choruses that repeat over and over again. Because these media giant companies did studies on people. So yeah. Songs are intended to be marketed, like popular stuff is marketed towards the majority of people. And then if you're just not within the majority that likes that sort of thing, then of course you're not going to like it. That's called a hook. Yeah, a hook. Yeah, essentially. I don't know why we're talking about this. This is like so off track, but yeah. I'll catch you later, Danny. Also with modless, you're giving up popular stuff in a lot of cases. The most popular vampire mod, for example, is Sacrosanct. You miss out on with LoreRim. I mean, yeah, well, I don't know. Yes and no. Because I think modless are viewed as a whole. Because if you look at just the most endorsed mods, I mean, most of these aren't in Wabbajack lists anymore. I don't think anyone's going to be like, oh, I can't believe this mod list doesn't have realistic water too, or immersive armors. You know, a lot of popular stuff is just dated. And there are definitely nostalgia modders who want like stuff like better vampires and whatnot. But I mean, I think in general, mod lists are viewed as a whole. I feel like Sacrilege gives the same experience as Sacrosanct while not being as overpowered. You know why ultimately I don't use Sacrosanct? I found that the temptation to exploit Sacrosanct is way higher than Sacrilege. I think Sacrosanct gives you too many options within the MCM to be able to just be insanely overpowered. Sacrilege feels like a different flavor of Scion. I don't agree because Scion feels just like it makes vampirism a chore. Hey, there you go. 22 months, hell yeah, Manny. I appreciate you. And then these less popular mods get a little more popular maybe in the list. Yeah, there's a lot of mods that really became known through mod lists and they would have been ignored otherwise. Okay, I don't know what I want to do with this NPC. 'Cause, I mean, he has a lot of, like, skill. 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 He has a lot of, like, ski Umbreal Shade. Is invisible. I don't think I want this mod because I think, in my opinion, this kind of does more than I want it to. I thought it was just an armor mod. I don't really want new enemies headed. And it has like an injection quest. Yeah, I'm gonna skip this mod. Delete the new enemies. I mean, I could get the plugin, yeah, but I don't think I really want to. I'd rather just find something else. Let's see if anything else has Oh, I don't know how I didn't see it. Northern Road Watch garb. What the heck? It's like the Michelin Man. That's so funny. Why does it look like that? I'm not gonna lie though, cats are warm weather animals. I could definitely see a cat person just coming to Skyrim and wearing something like this. Adds armor to gods of the 3 caravans. Interesting. Okay, this might be a little bit better. Crafted only, world integration. Let's check out the world integration. I might not put it on the NPCs, but I might make it so you can buy it from them. So this is actually good for I might make it like, I guess maybe leather tier, because LoreRim already has like the Moon Monk stuff, which is like glass tier. Like there's some armor that's glass tier, but I don't think there's a like leather tier Khajiit armor in LoreRim yet. So hey, have a good night, Manny. I appreciate you, man. Do mod authors just hate endgame armor? I know what you mean. Almost nobody's out there making like Daedric and Dragonbone armor sets. What's a bad TV? Oh, this is an ESL. Okay, what is it called? I forgot that Pulchar makes everything ESL. Okay. Oh, this is super easy. Super easy, actually. Okay, so you can see the conflicts here, right? So it's just adding this to the merchant chest. See the containers here, merchant caravan A, B, and C, because there's 3 different Khajiit caravans. So I already have a container patch. So I'm just gonna move these over, so that way the winning record has them. Yep. And these red records, This is another reminder, red isn't always bad. Like, I didn't move over the whip because I didn't want, like, whips to be sold by the Khajiit. These records look like they're just placing the outfit on these caravan people. But they already have, let's see. Yeah, they already have outfits. So I don't think I'm going to add it to them. Yeah, Kayla has the Apex Khajiit. Razinda has Lunar Guard. And Karjo has Lunar Guard. I could maybe add it to Karjo, I guess. Am I? I'm not seeing. Oh, but it's gonna have the weird helmet. It's fine. Figuring out what build you want to play? True. Ooh, oh, never mind. I'm stupid. Never mind. I was like about to say, ooh, they did something wrong, but So, I'm gonna move this. I have a plugin called Armor Merges, where I already have certain things that I've patched. So I'm gonna, again, just like the weapon mod, I'm gonna move this over to the plugin so that I can compare stuff. Now the nice thing is I can just this armor merges thing already has all of the armor sets. Where is leather? Am I blind? Leather. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now this is a little bit more complex because I'm comparing 4 things to another 4 things. But okay. So Northern Roadwatch Garb. I'm actually gonna rename this to Curus, just to have the same naming scheme as Requiem. And then I'm gonna copy the keywords, copy the stats. Then I find the helmet. I call it helmet. Copy the helmet keywords. Copy the helmet stats. Bracers. Copy the keywords. Copy the stats. And then boots. Copy the keywords. Copy the stats. All right. Now, our armor has the appropriate stats. Now I just need to copy the recipes as well. So I'm just going to go to the leather boots, and then I'll just go to referenced by. Now, tempering recipes are all going to be the same, like for the 4 pieces. Requiem temper. Okay. And then here's the. But I will take the
New
forging
donation
recipes.
from Booty Master the Tickler.
Hey, Booty Master, thank you so much for the coffee. Okay, so tempering recipes are very quick and easy because I can just take the tempering recipes. Oops. And I can just do copy to select records, copy, copy. Now that's all good. And then feet recipes, bam. Oh wait, sorry, that not the right thing. Forging, bam, bam, body, bam, bam, hands, bam, bam, helmet, bam, bam. Get that. This is actually a duplicate. I don't really need this, but it's fine. All right, that's it. The armor is patched. Bring back proof of bounties. No, I removed that mod from LoreRim because it would bug out a lot, and I was just kind of, I didn't like seeing reports of, hey, this bounty didn't drop ahead or whatever. So let's see what this looks like in game. So yeah, I mean, for anyone looking to rule 11 weapons and armor, hopefully the weapon example and the armor example made sense because it's really simple. It's just essentially you just make a new plugin and you just want to look at constructible object recipes, and then the armor records or the weapon records, and then you just compare them to Requiem values. And like I said, for armor, as long as you copy over the Requiem, all the keywords and stuff, you don't have to add special flags like you do for weapons. And technically the weapon flags you don't really need to add unless you rerun Requiem for the indifferent for whatever reason. I think one thing that's kind of cool about LoreRim getting its really final update is I think we'll probably, if I could guess, we'll probably see more third-party add-ons, like Rule 11 add-ons on Nexus. I've already seen a few, so it's cool that people make stuff for LoreRim. Like patching. I bet we'll see people like patch quest mods and stuff like that in the future. Gunnerim. Maybe. Like that light digigrammar replacer on Nexus. Maybe, yeah. Like that. One thing I want to do is add like a unique book or something somewhere that gives you I want to basically add Daedric variants to all of the cool looking armors. Like have make it look exactly the same, but just with Daedric stats. That like you can find a book or somewhere that unlocks the recipes to do it. You know, I think that'd be cool. What is it called? Northern Road Watch. Oh, Northern Road. Jeez. I mean, that looks very, very, if I was in freezing weather, I would definitely add something like this. Oh, I want to check out the SMP backpacks. I added SMP vanilla backpacks. Maybe I should add a clothing variant of this. Just the same thing, but make it so it's clothes.
Are those parts ready yet?
I can only hammer so fast, Gerda.
They don't have to be perfect. Just send them over when they're ready.
Am I having a giant brain fart? What was I just about to do? Am I stupid? What was I literally just about to do? I know I said the clothes thing, but before that I just got SMP backpacks, yeah.
Ain't every day we get visitors. The grind, if you've got the raw materials.
Looking probably
Use the
I was like, I just got so sidetracked so fast.
I don't know what you.
What the heck?
The Riverwood Trader.
Sven is just sitting there.
Odds and ends.
Look at that little piece of shit. This place got ransacked, and this mother sucker talks shit about his mom, and then he doesn't help clean up.
As if things weren't bad enough.
This is why we always choose Feindal. Apparently he doesn't sell him. CSC, White, Run, Bellathor is good. I don't know what Bellathor's shop is called. I thought it's just called Bellathor's Goods.
Let me know if you want anything.
Guess that's not the
Think I got
CSC
the
command
key
for
card
it.
around here somewhere.
Is it possible to set it so the game doesn't pause when shopping? Technically, yeah, but you'd have to add new mods to do that. The problem is the Souls mod is buggy. There you are.
Yes.
Oh my god, go away, Genasti.
I'd even buy a bit of this and a bit of that.
Very first thing I see is... I swear I just saw it. Never mind. Alright. These are vanilla backpacks. Let me go outside to test them. Wyvern General Merchant? That's what it's... Bellathor is General Goods. No. Not gonna lie, I never knew it was Bellathor's General Goods. Hey, look at that! The little straps.
The last inn I stayed, blankets had holes in it.
Hey, that's nice. See, now I have an excuse not to give the backpacks to NPCs. I'll just say, oh, I'm trying to avoid lag. I could give it to certain NPCs, but like, I don't know. I don't even know which NPCs really strike me as the type who would be wandering around with a backpack, you know? I feel like backpacks just kind of look bad on them.
When the Jarl learns what's happened, he's sure to send soldiers. Trust in me, white brother. Trust in Heinz.
I gave it to the courier.
I am the chosen of Talos. I
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Come, take a look at what I have for sale.
Maybe a low chance on bandits. The problem is, on bandits, it's kind of a pain to add just a chance for them to have it.
Need something?
I could also add it to some of the random crowded streets NPCs. That one nerdy guy who always wants to join the Dawn Guard. Maik. Here, let's add the backpacks to a couple NPCs. The pilgrims at Eldergleam. Yeah, maybe. Okay, let's that guy, if he's watching, is, I forgot what was his name, Jeff or something. Jeff is going to be creaming. Oh yes, finally, backpacks. Skyrim Courier. There's a lot of different couriers. Does UESP not have a dark mode? This is so bright. Okay, so the courier. I...
New donation from 4 o'clock.
Hey, Fora, thanks so much for the coffee. Give the baby dragon a backpack. That'd be funny. Okay, so the courier, let's see, I have my outfit distribution patch ready. Oh shit. So I'm gonna copy this over. And I'm gonna take his default outfit. I'm gonna copy it as a new record, call it farm clothes random backpack. I'm gonna add it to the same thing. Okay. Now I'm gonna go back to the NPC and I'm gonna change their outfit to farm clothes random backpack. Am I tripping? What the heck? Literally just, wait, hold up. Oh, there's so many records in my... Okay. There, now he has the backpack thing. Now, I'm gonna add as a master. You can't do this without adding it as a master. Is CC backpacks. And then I'm just gonna find one of the backpacks. I'll give him the adventure backpack with a bedroll. How about that? I'm gonna copy that ID. And then I'm just gonna go to the outfit and I'm gonna add an item to the outfit and bam. Adventure backpack with bedroll. Artifacts overhauled by Plest. No. I have not. I don't generally look at artifact overhaul mods because Requiem already overhauls artifacts. Lemick. Well, his whole thing is that he's not doing the deliveries anymore because he has a bad leg or whatever. I think, you know who would be a good person with a backpack? If I can find their ID. That one Dunmer who's like, I'm on a pilgrimage to the Shrine of Azura. I think that guy needs a backpack. Farm close outfit 2. Okay. Copy as new record. Distribution. That. Oh. Right, because. There we go. What if one of them is apparently dead, so I don't want it on the dead courier. That. Farm close outfit variant 3. Bam. Copy that. Item, bam. His name is Faldrus. He has a name? Faldrus Skyrim. He has a name? I'm on a pilgrimage. He's on a pilgrimage to the Shrine of Azura. I never knew he had a name, to be honest.
New donation from Demon.
Hey, Demon, thank you so much for the coffee. I'm too lazy, so I'm just going to give him outfit 2. Oh, actually, what I can do is this is the same. Okay. To backpack. Just bam. And I feel like this last guy is the dead guy. Maybe not. Oh, he's not. Demon, I really appreciate you. His only purpose is to trigger the miscellaneous quest to go see the shrine. Well, either way, still be cool. Okay, bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. All right, all the couriers should now have backpacks. Let's give one to Faldris. I feel like Faldris, I'll give him the mage one instead of the adventurer one. And apparently I already have a patch from Outfit Traveling Priest Black. So this actually makes it easier because I can actually just add onto this. So mage one with bedroll. Just add on to it. There, now some NPCs got backpacks. Is there any other NPCs I should give a backpack to? Oh, the Dawn Guard. Scam Dawn Guard NPC gyros. Serene Gerard. Serene Gerard. She is a Breton. Her outfit is just a simple leather outfit. Interesting. Gonna again copy as new record. Bam. I think she should have something a little bit better than just. I think she changes outfits though later, doesn't she? Yeah, I think she once she gets recruited, she has something else. But hey, that's fine. When you find her, maybe she has like maybe she has the fine one because it's leather as well. Give one to Nazim with a sticker that says "kick me." Agmayar. Scam Agmayar. Oh, the Pause Axe guy. Yeah, give him one. Does he have an outfit? None of these people have like. That from that, and then. Maybe I'll give him the hunting one. So he can hunt. Go. Eric the Slayer. I'm Eric Slayer. Yeah, I could give him one after he becomes an adventurer. Because he actually has 2 IDs. It's kind of trippy that it's like they're replaced by synths. It's like they and now I'm confused. One's which? This is follower one. Yeah. Eric the Slayer outfit, yeah. Technically, he gets replaced by a completely different NPC, which is kind of trippy to think about. Thief, fine, basic, adventure, sure. I'll give him the thief one, why not? Just because I haven't given anyone else the thief one. Maybe actually, I'll give him the hunting one, and then I'll give the thieves the thief one. I think that would be logical. And then that'll be the last NPC. Skyrim thief. Yeah, I'll give the thief backpack. Only there's a bunch of them. They probably just have one outfit though. Yeah, the thief outfit. Yeah, I'll give the thief outfit the actual thief backpack as well. Because thieves gotta be able. I'll give them the non-bedroll one though, because they gotta be able to carry the stuff that they steal. Bam. I think that's a good amount of backpacks. I don't think every other NPC needs a backpack. Doesn't Ayla have 2 IDs, maybe 3? Yeah, I think she has 3. She has a so all of the werewolf ones have 2 because they have their werewolf form, but she also has like one that switches after one of the quests, I think. Yeah, it's pretty funny. All right. Let's check out the fruits of our labor. Changes. Added backpacks to a few NPCs such as couriers, thief. This is a thief that tries to rob you. It's any thief that I just changed the outfit itself, so any thief that uses the thief outfit is going to have the backpack. So maybe even some of the Thieves Guild people will end up having the backpack. So very cool. I'm gonna spawn one in though, and we can check it out. Mm-hmm. I've never seen this loading screen. For a second, I thought my monitor messed up because like I've never seen a black and white loading screen in Skyrim. Patman adding Gunnar loading screens. All right. Oh my god. Player dot place at me. Hey, see?
Whiterun hides behind its illusion of safety, yet the threats beyond the walls confine will break this mirage.
Look at that. Very cool.
Yes.
It's
The raptor claws. Oh, I know. I think they're really badass. Some people hate them though. And I'm just like, oh well.
any of Skyrim's curiosity in Whiterun.
The courier's name is Hogding the Bastard.
What can I do for you? Yeah, got this note. The priesthood of Mara was asking me to hand out notes to travelers. Here.
Yo, the rope has physics too. That's cool.
A good drink soothes the mind, and a good meal motivates the body.
Nice. Did he just get knocked out in one punch? Oh. I guess it took two. You can't hit me. You can't hit me. You can't hit me. I got the steed stone. Gotta go fast.
Stupid dog. Now you're going to pay.
I'm sorry. The side eye is crazy. Anyway, I tried Modix. Oh. No. I don't see really a reason to. I don't really see a reason to. Somebody mentioned another armor mod that came out. Reinforced ebony. Sand snake armor? I don't add any female only armor. I think female only armor I can't really get behind the concept. I understand it's twice as much work to make a male variant, but gameplay wise, I think it's kind of lame to have an armor that you can only wear if you play as a female character. It's just, I don't know. Is there a good way of tracking Spit and Skypatcher for distribution? I don't distribute stuff through Spit and Skypatcher. So, lots of blurred Gunnar armors. Yeah, there's like every other armor mod, I swear it is a Gunnar armor. There's a lot of like the problem is when you search armor mods, a lot of them is just like some weird tweaks to existing ones or body side conversions. And then the ones that are actual armor mods, they're like, I swear the majority of them are female only. So yeah. Either way, guys, I think that's a good stopping spot. I gotta wake up early tomorrow. But again, check out Instant Gaming for all your gaming needs. Check it out when Metal Gear Solid 3 comes out. Hopefully it'll be on Instant Gaming for cheaper. $70. Oof. Nobody wants to pay that. But I appreciate y'all. Hopefully this stream was helpful for some of you. I tried to go a little bit slower today and kind of really explain things. So hopefully, you know, if you want to rule 11 armors and weapons and stuff in LoreRim, just bookmark this stream and come back to it. And yeah. Anyway, appreciate y'all. Have a good night. Have a good start to your week. And I will catch y'all on the next one.